CIET NCERT presents the audiobook of Physical Education and Well-being titled Khel Praveen for Grade 9.
Unit 3 Olympism. A QR code has been given here at the top right corner on this page. You may scan this QR code for more information about the unit. This unit explores the philosophy and values of the Olympic movement, inculcating the role of sports in promoting peace, unity, and personal excellence. Olympism is presented as a philosophy of life that combines sport, culture, and education to foster harmony and cooperation among individuals and nations. The unit highlights the core Olympic values of excellence, friendship, and respect, along with educational values like joy of effort, fair play, and balance between body, mind, and willpower. This unit traces the history of the Olympic Games from their ancient origins in Greece to the modern revival by Pierre de Coubertin in 1896. It discusses the evolution of the Games, including the inclusion of women, the introduction of the Winter Olympics, Paralympics, and Youth Olympics, and their role in promoting equality and inclusion. Students are encouraged to reflect on the values of the Olympic movement and how they can be applied in their own lives to foster personal growth and social harmony. Symbols like the Olympic flag, rings, motto, and anthem are explored, highlighting their significance in uniting athletes and nations. The unit emphasizes the importance of participation over winning, as expressed in the Olympic Creed, and encourages students to embrace the spirit of fair play, mutual respect, and global friendship. Through engaging activities, students learn how sports can transcend boundaries and contribute to a more peaceful and inclusive world. At the end of this page, at the bottom left corner, a figure of an old Greek athlete with a shield and a helmet has been drawn. Chapter 9 Olympic Values. Page number 76. Imagine you are standing in a packed stadium. Thousands of people are cheering. The Olympic flame is burning brightly, and the athletes from different countries are marching together in a colorful parade. They speak different languages, belong to different cultures, and compete in different sports. Yet, in that moment, they are all united under one flag, the Olympic flag. A memorable example is the 1936 Olympics, when Jesse Owens, an African American sprinter, won 4 gold medals despite facing racial discrimination both at home and abroad. His friendship with German athlete Lars Long, who supported him during the long jump, became a symbol of mutual respect, friendship, and fairness. This story reminds us that the Olympics are about more than winning medals. They embody values that bring people together. The word Olympism may sound big, but its meaning is simple and inspiring. Olympism is a philosophy of life. It teaches us to balance our body, mind, and willpower. It is not only about sports, but also about how we live every day. Olympism brings together sport, culture, and education to make the world more peaceful and united. Philosophy and goal of Olympism. Olympism views sport as an enabler of a balanced development of body, mind, and character. It promotes physical, mental, social, and emotional growth while upholding the dignity of every individual and ensuring equal participation without discrimination. More than winning medals, Olympism teaches values such as joy of effort, fair play, respect, friendship, and solidarity. Activity. Try to recall instances when two rival countries united during sports competitions. Have sports ever helped you bond with new friends? Page number 77. By combining sport with culture and education, it encourages cooperation, harmony, and responsible citizenship. Trivia. The Olympic flag with its 5 rings was first introduced in 1914 by Pierre de Coubertin. These rings symbolize the 5 continents and the coming together of athletes from around the world. Here, an image has been given of the 5 rings of Olympic in the colors of blue, yellow, black, green, and red, showcasing the 5 continents and the coming together of athletes from around the world. The Olympic motto today is faster, higher, stronger, together. Citius, Altius, Fortius, Communiter. The word Olympism first appeared in the 1908 edition of the Olympic Charter, defined by Pierre de Coubertin as a life philosophy that balances the qualities of body, will, and mind. The Olympic Charter is revised regularly to reflect global values. The latest edition, 2025, includes a strong focus on sustainability and equality, sport as a force for peace and unity. The Olympic movement spans across continents and includes athletes, coaches, technical officials, and communities who believe in friendship, solidarity, and fair play. A powerful moment occurred when athletes from North and South Korea marched together under one flag in the 2018 Winter Olympics. This act sent a strong message of peace and understanding, showing how sport can rise above political boundaries. Let us find out. Why do you think the place where participating athletes of the Olympics, Commonwealth Games, Asian Games, National Games, etc. stay is called the Games Village? Let us reflect. How does the idea of Olympism go beyond sport? Can you recall a situation in which effort was more important to you than winning? Page number 78. Let us discuss. Pierre de Coubertin, founder of the modern Olympics, believed that sport is the fourth branch of education, along with science, art, and morality. What does this mean? How does sport educate us differently from classroom subjects? Core Olympic values. Excellence. Excellence means giving your best effort and continuously improving, not just winning. It inspires us to set goals and persist through challenges. Neeraj Chopra, India's first Olympic gold medalist in athletics, Tokyo 2020, exemplifies this value. Despite injuries, his disciplined training and self belief led to his historic achievement. Similarly, Michael Phelps's 23 Olympic gold medals demonstrate that excellence requires sustained hard work and resilience. Excellence applies beyond sports. A student shows excellence by completing work with full effort and honesty, always seeking to learn and improve. Olympism is a philosophy of life which places sport at the service of humankind. Figure 9.1 is given here at the bottom end of this page. It explains the philosophy of Olympism. At the top is the vision, which is building a better world through sport. Next come values of excellence, respect, and friendship. Then come the missions. Ensure the uniqueness and the regular celebration of the Olympic Games. Put athletes at the heart of the Olympic movement. Promote sport and the Olympic values in society with a focus on young people. At the last row are the working principles: universality and solidarity, unity in diversity, autonomy and good governance, and sustainability. Page number 79. Friendship. True friendship is founded on trust, respect, and kindness. In school or the community, it involves including others, helping those in need, and celebrating successes together. Many Olympians have spoken about the friendships they forged with fellow athletes worldwide. For example, the story of lifelong friends Jesse Owens and Luz Long that we read in the introduction. Their relationship serves as a lasting lesson in humanity. Here, figure 9.2 has been given, explaining the essence of Olympism. With the help of various blocks and arrows and a flowchart, the concept and the essence of Olympism has been explained. Olympism, a philosophy of life that unites the body, mind, and willpower, combines sport, culture, and education. Goal of Olympism: sport at the service of human development and pace. Promotes a way of life based on joy of effort, good examples, social responsibility, and respect for human rights. The Olympic movement: the universal and continuous action connecting athletes, coaches, and nations across continents. Key principles of Olympism: 1. Sport is a human right for all. 2. Friendship, solidarity, and fair play. 3. Equality and non discrimination in sport. 4. Neutrality and good governance in sport. 5. Harmony between body, mind, and willpower. 6. Respect for human dignity and diversity. 7. Belonging to the Olympic movement by following the Olympic Charter. And at the end is the outcome: peace, unity, human excellence. Page number 80. Respect. Respect means valuing yourself, others, and the rules, whether in sports or daily life. Many Indian athletes, like Sachin Tendulkar, touch the ground before entering the field as an act of gratitude and humility. In competition, respect is shown when athletes accept a referee's decision, shake hands with opponents, or acknowledge their competitors' efforts. Beyond sports, respect means listening to others, accepting diversity, following rules, and caring for our environment and resources. Let us share your favorite sports star's act of excellence, friendship, and respect. Olympic educational values. In addition to the three main values of excellence, friendship, and respect, the Olympic movement also promotes a set of educational values that help learners grow as complete individuals. These values connect sports with education and life. Joy of effort. The joy of effort means finding happiness in giving your best, whether you win or lose. It encourages us to enjoy the process of learning and playing, not just the result. Each time we work hard and improve ourselves, we experience true joy. Fair play. Fair play means playing honestly, following the rules, and showing respect to teammates, opponents, and officials. It teaches honesty, justice, and equality in both sport and life. Did you know? According to the Olympic Charter, sport is a human right. Every individual should have access to participate in any physical activity without discrimination. The Olympic flame is first lit in Olympia, Greece, and then carried to the host city through a torch relay. Page number 81. Balance of body, mind, and willpower. A balance of body, mind, and willpower teaches the importance of overall well being. A healthy balance of physical fitness, mental strength, and emotional stability helps us perform at our best. It connects directly with India's traditional concepts of holistic health in yoga and panchakosh: body, mind, spirit harmony. Abhinav Bhindra, India's first individual Olympic gold medalist in shooting, practiced meditation and mental training as seriously as his shooting practice. His calm focus became the key to his success at the 2008 Beijing Olympics. Let us recall. Think of a moment when you experienced one of these values: joy of effort, fair play, pursuit of excellence, or balance. What activity were you doing? What did you learn about yourself? Activity: Olympic values tree. Draw a large tree on a classroom board or chart. Label the trunk Olympism. On the branches right, values like excellence, friendship, respect, joy of effort, and fair play. Each student will add a leaf to the branches with their personal experiences of these values. Exercises 1. What do the 5 rings on the Olympic flag symbolize? 2. What is the current Olympic motto? 3. How can the 3 core values of the Olympic movement be achieved by participating in different games and sports? Chapter 9 Olympic Values ends here.
Khel Praveen, you were just listening to this audiobook, Textbook of Physical Education and Well-being for Grade 9. Narrator Vaibhav J. Srivastav. Sound recordist Mohammad Faizan. Assistance in production Mukul Singh. Directed and produced by Vimlesh Chaudhary. This audiobook is brought to you by CIET NCERT, New Delhi, India.